Hello, we are going to do a quick little tutorial. I usually don't do these on how I paint my red corsairs. Now, let me switch the lighting up a little bit because the lighting's not great right now. And we got this nice looking metallic red. Now, you could do this one of two ways. You can do it the way I do it, or you can do it a very easy, just get a metallic red and put it on there. I did do a no oil wash over the metallic red just to make it a touch darker, and this is just perfect for me. I really love how this turned out. So we did in fact experiment. Let me find it. We experimented on how we were going to achieve that color. Exactly, that was what I was going for. So we tried multiple base coats with different metals here and different types of reds, including watered down, non-watered down transparent, watered down transparent. This is just a red, not a watered down red, a darker one, watered down darker one. And we just kept trying on stream. And then the next day, I tried a copper and a marker that I have. So let's throw on some copper paint onto this guy. Let's do it on the sword because it's just going to be the easiest. So, just quick copper hit here. And once you get that, all right. Once you get that done, the nice thing about red corsairs is the trim can really be mix and match. There's some gold trim, there's some silver trim on that one that I painted up, just because in my head canon, they just straight up yoink armor. I don't know if that's the case. So if you really wanted to be really quick and easy, you could just do this whole thing copper and just call the trim copper. Just do a nice copper trim on it, and it makes it even faster to paint. So let me keep getting this. All right, and then let's go ahead and hit the other spots as well. Again, I'm doing a little bit of a sloppy job because one, I'm rushing, and two, the faster I paint it, the faster it'll dry, and the faster it'll dry, the faster I can move on to step 2. So we might leave this trim as copper, in all honesty. I don't have anything with copper trim yet, and I don't know which part this would go on necessarily. So keep hitting it, keep hitting it. And then sometimes I would rather just dry brush this on, but since I've got this paintbrush out, I'm just gonna use this one. Go. And then if you have some dark thin spots, that's fine. It'll make a dark spot, but it should still stay pretty metallic. But I want to keep a pretty good chunk of metallic on here, so let's try to stay away from having thin spots of metallic paint. At some point here, let's stay away from that. Let's see. Let's go into here. All right. Well, if that dries, we'll get the next thing that we need specifically to do the red. We need the bloody red speed paint marker from the army painter. I don't know if just bloody red from army painter speed paint will work. I don't know if that'll work. Just because I really have no idea. I had someone in chat say that they tried it with the bloody red speed paint from Army Painter and it didn't work, but this for sure works. This is how I did this. So let's go ahead and let's make sure the marker's fresh. Give it a couple hits. All right, let's try this again. We did our copper. Okay, let's get this mini away from it. We did our copper color a second time because we had a mess up. So, and then you just simply go over it with this. You want to be light because the marker will in fact just rip the paint off. There we go. There we go. I don't know why this marker's really not liking to work today. But we seem to be working fine now. It wasn't one to work for me earlier. So you just keep getting this bloody red all up in there. And again, I'm being lazy and I'm just not being careful because I can go back and paint trim. So you almost want to get like a little bit of excess on there, just like a touch too much, and it's perfect. You can't have enough red, but you can have too much. You can have too much copper. So slowly paint over with the marker. There we go. That's the color we're looking for. I don't know why this marker's been a giant pain in the ass, but hey, hopefully regular speed paint works just as well. And you get this really nice, bright red. It looks fantastic. So, after some troubleshooting, we finally figured it out. And that's really all I do. Like I said, let me check my hands for paint that's not dry. Sometimes with this one, I specifically added a no oil wash, and there's a reason for that. That's just to darken up some areas, make the red just a touch darker in spots. But he turned out fantastic. I'm excited to paint more red corsairs, and I hope to see any of y'all in stream. I will plug the stream. I usually stream every day, roughly for right now, at 5:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And we do freehand work on Fridays, which is this is what we worked on today. It's still Friday. Lightning effects on Night Lords has been what we've really been working on. We do some Hazy stripes as well, so we do also do other stuff on Fridays besides just Night Lords related stuff. And this weekend we're building Chat's TTS army. And in a week from now, well, a week from this week, Saturday, it will be us playing TTS, Chat versus Rhino. It's the bi-weekly game. I hope to see you there. So until next time, wherever you are in the world, have a good evening and or night, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!